Hop in and drive into excitement with us in Sweet 16, License to Drive. There are 3 exciting game modes to choose from, and a host of mini games to keep you satisfied, whether you're playing with friends or against the computer. You'll move around the board earning points and collecting keys as you try to finish first. There's plenty to do. Wait, so is it a driving game or is it a board game? This doesn't make any fucking sense. Hey Dave, what's going on? Me? Oh, I'm studying right now.
Have you heard of Risk of Rain?
Yeah, I guess we could review that. Yeah, you can come over. What was that sound? Alright, yeah, probably just a bad connection. Alright, see you in a few. Alright, bye. 8 megabytes of my card. I think I am made of save memory?
Dave, you were very insistent on playing this game earlier. I was actually a little concerned.
Yeah, it was like a almost robotic drive to want to play this game.
Exactly, but it's a pretty quality game. Let's start by talking about the actual gameplay itself. Do you want to talk about the game?
Oh, I thought about gameplay itself. The gameplay was going to talk about itself. I'm sorry, I just got confused.
Oh, yeah, no. I can see,
it's not that kind of game.
Cheers,
all right.
Cheers. Risk of Rain, Risky Business, the movie.
Yeah.
Ricky Business, Ricky from Xenoblade.
Slides in, yeah.
And then the game is very similar to the movie. And basically, it is a roguelike. It's kind of randomly generated, essentially. It's a shoot 'em up, but it's also a shoot 'em up platformer. And you got yourself one life, just like the movie Risky Business, to get from the beginning to the end. You die, boom, it's over.
And you get your dad's car back.
And you're not... You people are not my real dad.
No. But this game is very focused on intense amounts of action. You constantly collect these power-ups, and by the end of the game, it's so hectic you can't tell what's going on.
I don't even know how I'm gonna edit this. Look at this. I'm gonna zoom in on this, and it's just gonna be like, a big old fucking mess. There's a soup of damage.
Opening a chest launches fireworks at nearby enemies.
But it's also great because there are tons of robots in this game, and there are also tons of numbers and data. So much data.
There's a lot of numbers actually. Yeah,
it's a small game, but there are so many numbers.
That's true. Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Yes.
Well, that's a nice drone.
Mm-hmm. Look at that sweet ass drone, son.
A shout out to the Parrot Drone Corporation.
So Dave, explain to me again what happens when you beat this level.
We'll move on to the next environment.
And do you keep any of it?
You keep all your stuff until you die.
So it just keeps snowballing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it keeps on snowballing, but the moment you die, it truly is like game over, start fresh, everything you've done is gone.
It truly is a Risk of Rain.
Well done.
Yeah.
So what is going on right here, these question marks?
Yep, so here he has the option to buy 3 different items. 2 of them are random. That one is a meat cube, so enemies now drop little health nuggets that you can pick up.
Okay.
Oh, neat.
Here's a whole bunch of these.
Oh, geez. Yeah, I think
they may or may not work, and if they do work, they give you twice the item.
And they steal a bunch of your health.
Yeah, they take percentage of your health rather than a fixed amount.
You now have 8 Guardian's Hearts.
So what do Guardian Hearts do again?
The shield above your health.
That's it. It gets punishing.
Yes,
it does. But you have to desperately try and stay ahead of the curve.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
On how punishing it is.
That's true. And you realistically, when you get these power-ups, they multiply on top of each other. So you kind of have to farm power-ups, so to speak.
You have to become the 1%.
You have to become the 1%.
Yes.
Essentially, to be able to survive this game.
Oh.
Smart shopper.
Enemies drop more money.
Gold. What the hell? The rich get richer.
This is Bernie Sanders warned me about
I was about to say this is Bernie Sanders' nightmare.
There's a meter that every 5 minutes it gets more and more difficult. It tops out at 1.5 hours. So if you can keep going to the 1.5 hour mark, at that point you just kind of start
we're about
blowing
20 minutes shy of that.
Wow. Holy cow. Now is that for the whole game or just on a level by level basis?
So it's over the course of the game, but the counter just doesn't go any higher than 1 hour.
Okay. Because it figures you're probably farming power-ups that entire time, and if it gets to that length, it's like, well, this guy's overpowered, so we're going to be overpowered too. Got it. Just like Final Fantasy VIII. You know, Dave, do you generally play with a gamepad or a keyboard with this at home?
I usually prefer to be hardwired in.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense.
That makes
sense.
That does make sense.
10011101.
Let's talk a little bit about the presentation of risky business as well. if you
Well,
will.
I thought the scene where he invites the prostitute over to his house was very entertaining because he tries to act like he's older.
Yeah.
Oh, the game. Oh,
Yes, the
it's
game.
really confusing.
Risk of
me.
Rain. Sorry.
Sorry, I really just like Tom Cruise.
I like Tom Cruise too. I love
Do you want
his
to join Scientology?
religious preferences. I was about to say.
Yeah,
I was about to say.
Let's go grab some cans and get recorded while saying things.
Yes. Presentations vary that 8-bit indie style that is oh so popular these days and also
Yes.
popular over the last couple of years especially. And you are this tiny itty bitty little speck of a pixel which is just gives those indie game developers that nerdgasm they need. It's such a sweet nub of a little character, huge catharsis to be a tiny character that's like 4 pixels because the fewer pixels the better. No polygons, just pixels. That makes people happy, and this game screen is like big as hell, and you're like this tiny little thing. But it's kind of cool.
Depending on the resolution, like your field of view changes. So your character's always the same number of pixels, but you get kind of zoomed in or out depending on your resolution setting.
Ooh, there you go. I will also give it credit that the UI is very clear. I also like that they limited their color palette, and it isn't just constant, super bright. Everything is oversaturated.
I kind of like the level design. They all look pretty different.
I like how the arrow is like 10 pixels and it has trouble like being solid as an arrow. Look at that janky ass arrow. What about the music?
I thought it was pretty good.
Prog rock, Dream Theater.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a lot of us talking about Dream
Theater
Theater.
in this
Here's a
episode.
montage of things Richie won't want us to say.
Yeah, exactly.
He's going to leave a burning copy of Pink Floyd on your front porch.
Yes, he's gonna burn a Pink Floyd cross on my porch because of what we said about Dream Theater.
Is Dream Theater in this game? Like, do you fight them?
Do you remember when Dream Theater's official band motto was "Let's play an endless solo," and their secondary motto was "Fuck melodies."
Richie is going to hate you so
Richie
much.
will never appear in a Hard for Games episode again. Richie and I, when we went to see Joe Satriani, Dream Theater played after them, but it was before he was really into Dream Theater. They're like, well, you know, this next one is about abortion, but like we really talk about the nuances between, you know, the pro-life and the pro-choice movement. So like really there's a lot of detail in here for everyone, and you know, most of that will be guitar solos. I wouldn't say the music was amazing, but I thought it was good. I thought it was fitting, it was suitable, it didn't bother me in any way, and it seemed to make sense for the levels. So overall, it was good. I do like that there is some precipitation in this game.
Yes. Well, it isn't rain.
No,
There
I said
it clearly
precipitation.
shows that there is the risk.
there's
So,
a potential risk of rain.
risk of precipitation.
Yes. Dave, your fine motor skills seem a little bit off today.
I'd probably give it an 8 out of 10. It's
Yeah.
pretty good. It's not my personal favorite type of game, but it was fun.
Yeah.
It was pretty fun.
I'm gonna give it a 7.5 with a caveat in that I'm not super into roguelikes, but I did enjoy this game. But it is at the perfect price for that score, like that
Yeah.
7.5 to 8 score that you and I gave it.
Yeah, for $10, it's an amazing
$10, not even being on sale, it's $10. You're gonna get a lot of gameplay out of that $10, so it is
Yeah.
very much worth it, even though I would only give it in the 7 range. Dave?
I'd give it probably an 8.5. I definitely enjoyed playing it, but you know, John's right. You do play it, set it down for a while, come back to it later. I was really hoping to play some co-op, but that just there's a lot of technical difficulties here. Gamepad support.
Something didn't
not
want
so
to play
good.
well with it.
Thank you very much for watching. We hope you enjoyed our Risk of Rain review. Follow us on social media, send us a message, whatever. We will see you guys next time.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
See you guys later.
We'll see ya.
Okay, see you later. That's abrupt.
Yeah. What is that?
Is that a whale?
Was he leaking oil?
Wait.
That wasn't Dave.
I know who that was.
No.
Pirozzo Bot.
Pirozzo Bot!
Pirozzo Bot is ravaging the city and destroying Pirozzo's reputation.
9, Pirozzo Bot.
Yeah!
Reckoning is upon